At exactly 3:11 a.m., a home security camera captured someone walking through a living room. The problem is, the man who lived there had already been missing for 2 days, and what the camera recorded next was never supposed to be seen. When investigators first opened the footage, they expected to find nothing: an empty house, a routine missing person case. But within seconds, they realized something was wrong, because the camera wasn't just recording, it was reacting to movement inside a house that was supposed to be empty. Marcus Hale was 34 years old. He lived alone in a quiet neighborhood. No history of conflict, no reason to disappear. Then one day, he stopped answering calls. Messages went unread, work emails ignored. By the second day, his sister reported him missing. At first, it didn't seem unusual until police arrived at his home, because something inside the house felt off. The front door was locked, windows intact, no signs of forced entry. Everything looked normal, but not quite right. A glass sat on the kitchen counter, still half full, a chair slightly out of place. Small details that suggested someone had been there recently, but Marcus was gone. Then they checked the security system. The first recording seemed harmless. Timestamp: 3:11 a.m. The living room sat in complete silence. Still. Empty. Then, movement. A figure crossed the frame. Not clearly visible, just enough to confirm someone was inside. But what disturbed investigators the most wasn't the movement. It was where the figure came from. They replayed the footage again and again, slowing it down frame by frame. Then one detail stood out. The figure didn't enter the room. It didn't walk in from a door. It didn't appear from outside. It was already there, standing in the darkness, before the camera even activated. Investigators pulled more footage. Night after night, the same thing happened. At exactly 3:11 a.m., the camera would turn on, sometimes capturing movement, sometimes capturing nothing at all. Just silence. But not empty silence. The kind of silence that feels watched. Then, in one recording, they heard something. A whisper. Faint. Almost lost in the static, but clear enough to understand one word. Stay. The final recording was taken 3 nights later. By then, Marcus had already been declared missing. The house had been searched, cleared, locked. But at 3:11 a.m., the camera activated again. This time, the figure stepped closer, closer than ever before. And for a brief moment, you could almost make out a face. But something wasn't right, because it didn't look like a stranger. It looked like Marcus. Marcus Hale was never found. No suspects, no explanation, just a series of recordings, captured inside an empty house. And one question that still remains unanswered: if Marcus wasn't there, then who kept triggering the camera? At 3:11 a.m.,